Hello and welcome to Dario's Comic School, and today we'll take a look at Michel Golden, and I will talk a bit about inspiration and creating your own comics. That's very important. So we have here Michel Golden, and here is something I drew up today. It came to me a couple of hours ago, and it's called Operation Übermensch. And we will talk about inspirations and riding the wave and take a look at Michel Golden. So, what are we doing first? So, Michel Golden. I wasn't aware of Michel Golden. I think in an interview when I thought to myself, okay, I wanted to be a comic artist. And back in my days, I'm born 85, and so the 90s. I'm into the X-Men, and then you have something like the Image guys and all of that stuff. And at a certain point, I was very much into Todd McFarlane, and Todd McFarlane, I soaked up everything that he said, because in my eyes, like, he was the guy who made it, because like he said, he didn't knew how to draw, and then he got 100 million rejection letters, and then he went down the basement and he practiced drawing, and he also copied from his heroes. And I think he said that one of his heroes is Michel Golden, but at the time I didn't know nothing about Michel Golden. And then one time I watched, or I think I was aware of the Nam, and it was really amazing, like the drawings made by Michel Golden. And then I saw a cover by a Punisher cover, which I thought it was like really amazing. And then again, Michel Golden popped up. And then I saw a G.I. Joe comic on your boy Zach, Comics Matter, and I thought, man, these drawings are amazing. And so Michel Golden popped up here and there. And then Ralph Niese, my mentor, one day, he had one of these. It's a German comic called, it's Spiderman in German. And it's a newsprint, and I don't know from what year this is, but back then we had D-Mark, so it's pre-90s, and Condor. And let me see if I can see when this appeared. I think 89, 92, something like this. And we'll take a look at this comic in a second. So this is where Michel Golden then, I got my fair share of Michel Golden, and he's definitely great at drawing things, and the covers will cover up some of the stuff, but I don't know, I feel a bit of manga Akira here. Like, this could be a panel from Daniel Warren Johnson, but also like I don't know what else, like cartooning, maybe a bit of Art Adams, and I don't know what Michel Golden's influences are, but when you study your heroes, you start to go back in time. Like, I went to study Frank Miller and found, who did I found? What's his name? Hugo Prass and Milton Caniff and all of that stuff. And so we'll take a quick look. Before we start, lately I was doing a lot of story ideas, and Rock'n'Roll Vampire Hunters was my thing in late summer. And I wouldn't say it's kind of burnt out, but I felt it very much. Where I was riding the wave, and I wanted to get this out as soon as possible. This is a quick side note, that when inspiration hits you, you got a wave, and you kind of have to ride it a bit. But life interferes. Like, I had to do just work and jobs, and I couldn't churn this out. Would I have done it? At least I would have a version 1 of Rock'n'Roll Vampire Hunters, and it's still up there, but the wave's kind of gotten down. This was a late summer thing, And then I got back into Agent Flower and Flowers Love Wins. This is and Wrestlers. And so today I was hit by Operation Ubermensch because lately I got myself some bolt action miniatures, and so I'm somehow feeling a World War II vibe. I'm watching movies, watching history stuff about this, and yeah, so I kind of churned this out today. And also from bolt action, there's Conflict 747, which is like World War II with a spin in the supernatural. So if you have an idea, put it on paper, do a mock-up, do like imagine it's already a movie, and just put it up. I stole this together from, this is Ralph Niese, this is Mike Mignola, this is, I don't know what this is. This I got from Quentin Tarantino somewhere, and I pieced this together, and already in my head I have a story. So just on the inspiration bit, okay? I will do a separate video on these pieces. So let's get to Michel Golden. And what I've told you right now about inspiration and doing the work, it is also something that the music artist Prince did a lot of the time, because while it's good to work really, really calm and really, really good, this is the mastery of Michel Golden, because like he takes his time, and you need to take your time, but sometimes you need to also move fast and just cover a certain ground so that you then can build on that in all of its beauty, as you can see here. So this is a Spiderman adventure story, and it's about the South Bronx. And Spiderman, I don't know, has to like Jonah Jameson is here with some politician, and the politician is about to how do you say, modernize this place and throw all the people like trash, like a used up cigarette. And as you can see, like the artistic style, like we start very beautifully. Spider-Man is coming in. What's this? The Bronx, Harlem. We'll see, but this is like some movie-inspired thing from 2001, A Space Odyssey. We're here in the city, and then this guy throws out a cigarette, and then we land here with S.H.I.E.L.D. and Nick Fury. And let me zoom in. The coloring covers, like, I mean, here you can see it beautifully because like the camera enhances the colors, but on the newsprint it looks a bit dull, it looks a bit flat, but you can see the beautiful drawings. Michel Golden takes its time, he really shines, and it's beautiful to see this. And again, very beautiful flat coloring, just 3 colors, but this is what movie also does. Like, I don't know what you understand about, or what you think great comic coloring should be. But as you can see, it is a couple of colors. I think it's like 3 purples, dark, mid, and another tone. And then it's a white, it's a bright blue, and a bit of a darker blue. And that's it. And that creates the mood here. And I hope you can see everything. Very, very detailed panels, beautifully illustrated and told story. I mean, look at this. Sometimes people criticize me because I say, like the movies and movie here, movie there. But look at this. Like, this is, sure, this is comic language, but this is also movie language. The close-up to the eyes, I know this from spaghetti westerns, but look at this. Like, only comics can do a slice of this, and then the next panel. And then up here is Nick Fury and Bruce Banner, and they are investigating a spy satellite, a shield spy satellite that is malfunctioning, and Bruce Banner goes up there. He can control his powers. Look at this, like, beautiful panel, and then he opens a hatch, and Bruce Banner then turns from Bruce Banner into the Hulk. And look at this. This is not just a copy-paste panel. I think Michel Golden redrew this, and I love this. I kind of hate it when they just copy-paste it. And look at this. So, like, now he's turning into the Hulk. Bruce Banner at this point can control the Hulk, and he gets out of the hatchet, or the spaceship, and he floats there and he investigates it. And on the satellite there is some alien thing. It sticks there, and it attacks the Hulk, and Nick Fury is screaming and getting the Hulk, or Bruce Banner in again. And then something's up with Bruce Banner. We have here the helicarrier. And the story is also very beautifully written. Let me check out. It's like Bill Mantlo and Michel Golden. I don't have much more. I don't know who inks it or colors it. It could be that Michel Golden inks it and colors it, but I will look it up. If you know it, please link down below, because in this German version I got just Bill Mantlo and Michel Golden. And so the Hulk is lying here, and we have here a beautiful panel that shows us the sky, and then we have here the centerpiece. And Michel Golden does a great job of. Sometimes you just stay at a picture like for 1 second, but sometimes it's cool to look at all the beautiful parts. And I mean, look at this. Like, this is so beautiful. I could zoom in on this, and just the faces, and beautiful setup, beautifully drawn. You can see. The body is simplified, but also it's all there, and it's just amazing artwork. And I think that Golden has also a certain, I don't know, artistic or human sensibility. Like, everything, it has a bit of a cartoony style, as you can see on this face right here, but it's also the really beautiful. It feels real. I mean, look at the hatch here. Look at the people. Like, backgrounds get drawn, foregrounds get drawn. Like, this is just a true artist. He doesn't skimp on anything. He draws the backgrounds, he draws the foregrounds, he draws the action. And so Hulk is kind of this thing from another world. Sticks to his neck and tries to invade and control the Hulk. So Hulk's in pain, and he tries to get out here. And as you can see, he just smashes, and Nick Fury gets knocked out, KO. And so someone else takes over, and they have to stop the Hulk. And this is a really beautiful panel. I mean, look at the designs and the faces, and like, just on another level of craftsmanship. And this is what we should aspire in the comic school, to look at artists that had a certain craftsmanship and to aspire to get there. Again, I don't say copy, I just say find what you like and steal, learn, try to do that, and with time you will own that style and it will become your own. Because I don't know who Michel Golden looked up to, who his teachers were, but if Michel Golden were here with me commenting, he would say, man, when I was young I was looking at this artist, and then I was looking at that, and then I learned this anatomy probably, or maybe some cartoonists took me under his wings, or I didn't like when people skimmed on backgrounds, so I always wanted to do great movie-esque artistic thing. Look at this, like Himmel from the heavens. the Hulk smashes into Brooklyn or the Bronx. I don't know where he is, and then Spider-Man is also there, and people screaming, buildings collapsing, and Spider-Man inside this thing. And yeah, just beautiful drawings. I mean, look at this. Like, things are crumbling. Let me get this straight. Yeah. Okay. And then beautiful stuff. I mean, just the perspective. And can you see in the background, like, also like I love the simple coloring. Look, it's so clear, everything. It's easily readable. And I think that Marvel had it figured out. Like, this is something that works, and they had great. This is also a great story. It's not something stupid. It's like really. It's something very human. It's very fun. It's written in a very good way. Like, every page something happens, and at the end of each scene something twists and turns, and it's very economical, but it's also it moves the story forward, and you can learn from that. And I can also do a video on that, but yeah, come on, look at the scene. Like, this looks like a movie. And then the design elements in the background. I think that Michel Golden loved to do this stuff, and I love it too. And it's a bit sad that the coloring swallows a bit of all of these details again. On the newsprint, it's a bit duller than here on the camera, but yeah, great stuff. And so look at this. Look at this faces, like, I mean, beautiful. Nothing to say here, just that it's very, very enjoyable. Really great art, great stories. I mean, that's what's comics about. It's, at least for me, adventure, fighting, growing, understanding something about the human condition, being moved from the inside, and some beautiful, fun battles, crisis, overcoming obstacles. I think also that's what comics are kind of meant. I don't know if comics, like, I'm a guy. I think more guys than probably girls read comics, and so it's a shame that the SJW movement destroyed a bit of this male hero's journey, because we're into battle and we're into overcoming stuff, solving problems, and battling things out. So here's Spider-Man from the beginning of the issue. He's kind of sick, and here he kind of coughs on the alien, I don't know, alien thing. So at the end of it, it will just kind of die. The shield drones show up. They try to bring Bruce Banner down, or to calm him down. And here Bruce Banner is kind of taking over again, getting back to his senses, and then he gets blasted by the drones. And that's bad, because then Bruce Banner reverts back to his wild self. And so this guy gets criticized again. Nick Fury is knocked out, and this woman tells him, okay, you're not doing good stuff here. And so the battle and destruction continues on the streets of the Bronx or Harlem, I don't know. So Hulk grabs a car, smashes Spider-Man with great artwork. Great dialogue, maybe a bit too much, but yeah, I don't know. and I love the art. I look at this, like the houses, and like this is a true. You gotta love the medium. This guy loves the things he does. Like, I mean, um, he puts in the time, he puts in the work, and that's what we should aspire. I mean, I think if I had the time to do a comic and to do my best pages, or if I took the time to do that, and if I would stick with it, I think I could create also great art. Not that I would reach instantly this level. It takes time. It takes time to hone your skills and get there. But yeah, maybe I will look a bit more into Michel Golden. But it's just like great. And so Shield is kind of trying to shut down the drones, but they're malfunctioning. So the drones are trying to kill Bruce Banner and the Hulk, because that's the only way they analyzed they could bring him down or shut him down. But then Bruce Banner kind of is exhausted and just falls to the ground. Nobody can explain that. And then Peter Parker checks out that alien thing on his neck, and it's dead. And Nick Fury says, "Hey man, you killed that thing with your virus, and we're glad." And then look at this, like the cityscape, just beautiful. Like, look at this. Just an artist taking his time, putting in the work, putting in the love, having also the chops to do it. But I think really the chops that Michel Golden has here is probably some basic constructing boxes and perspectives, and also like imagining those things. And then, as you can see, nothing too complicated, but very beautiful. Like, look at that truck, and this ambulance is like, it just looks so real. Like the perspective looks like a movie shot. And then this is also very beautiful. So I will wrap it up here. The comic ends here. And yeah, maybe I get myself some of the Nam. Maybe we talk more about Michel Golden. If you have a comic idea, try to create a mock-up cover for your own stories. Maybe you're inspired to follow through, and don't think of the real long epic. I think as this maybe as one of four, and one of four I would see a 24-page comic, issue 1, issue 2, issue 3 and 4, like a movie, like 25 minutes, 50 minutes, and then maybe up to like 90 or 100 minutes. That's how I think in movie terms, or maybe 120-minute movie or a 90s-minute movie. And so you have your first, second, third, and fourth chunk of the movie. And maybe you can say, okay, this is a castle, and you have here Fritz, and he was a good soldier. And then they turn him into a beast, and he gets his team and this evil guy, and then at the end, I don't know, maybe he turns against them or something like that. Or maybe this is an ongoing series. But as you can see, you just write your ideas down, and you can do it any way you want. I'm just here to show you how you maybe could do it, and taking away the fears you have. And yeah, let me say another thing. Lately, again, I'm watching a lot of history stuff about World War II, about the Napoleonic Wars, and all of that stuff. The world has always been at war, and I think people have died, starved, and a lot of other terrible things. So our times are great. They give us a great freedom. Like, look, I have all of my fingers. I have kind of my health, but there are different other things that could take away our freedom. And so be safe, draw comics, and have flash for fantasy. We see us.